The term Choinomics is nearing its exit from the Korean lexicon, with a third partial cabinet reshuffle expected very soon. Hwang Ji-hye takes a closer look at Finance Minister Choi Kyung-hwan's past policies and the challenges ahead for his successor.
Since July last year, when Choi Kyung-hwan was sworn in as the finance minister, much of the focus was on boosting sluggish recovery that was back then hit hard by the Sewol-ho ferry disaster. In response, Choi devised a $40 billion stimulus package and eased regulations to prop up the real estate market. The loan-to-value and debt-to-income ratios were eased, allowing homebuyers to borrow up to 70% of their property value and 60% of their income for mortgage payments. This measure gave a big boost to the real estate market. A year before his term, apartment transactions stood at around 75,000 cases in Seoul, but a year later, that number shot up to over 110,000. But the measures triggered a snowballing household debt problem that's now cited as a huge obstacle for the next minister. Many consider it a major potential risk in the face of a rate hike widely expected in the U.S. And while Choi was quite successful in boosting recovery momentum and putting the economy back on track, many believe that he failed to properly address structural issues, which will also represent a challenge for the next leader of the economy.
The next finance minister will have to complete the structural reforms in the four sectors, putting extra emphasis on the labor sector. The new leader should also find ways to breathe new life into sluggish exports that have been the main reason behind this year's slower-than-expected growth.
Experts add that the new finance minister faces a tough year ahead, with economic conditions abroad worsening, not just with the slowing Chinese economy, but also with low global oil prices. Hwang Ji-hye, Arirang News.